Free chicken food, free compost. See all this weeds and grass? That is free food for my chickens. That is a supplement, so I don't have to keep going to the store buying all kind of extra stuff, utilizing the grass and the weeds that grow in the yard and feeding my chickens. Chickens are enjoying their meal and my pockets are happy. This cost me no money. Just went and picked some weeds and grass out of the yard. So as you see, this is leaves, dead dried up leaves that came off of my trees. And I'm gonna come and add it to my compost pile. All I'm doing is gathering sticks, leaves, chicken manure, old vegetable scraps, and just eggshells, coffee grinds, and just throwing them into this tote that I turned into a little compost bin. And I just keep adding water, stirring it up and mixing it up. Now I am collecting eggs from my chickens. I have 3 Isa Brown hens, and on an average, I get 21 eggs a week. So this right here is one raised bed that I already got started. Then we come down over here to my other garden. I also have a garden in the house, a 72 cell I started, which is 72 seedlings up under grow lights. And then I have my fruit trees and vegetables growing right here. So I'm trying to grow my own food and harvest it. I also produce half my electricity off of my solar. So this is one of my solar arrays. That's my other solar array over there. And that's the main reason why I prefer building a solar generator versus buying a portable one, because right now it is rainy and cloudy out and my batteries are 100%. And right now it's powering 2 deep freezers, a refrigerator, my power tools, 8 cameras, NVR, a router, and I think I got something else plugged up to it. But right now it is running all that off of the sun, and you can see the sun really not out. But all these things that I'm showing y'all are steps that I'm taking to become self-sufficient. And why do I want to be self-sufficient? Because it opens up so many doors. Main one being for being financially free. How does being self-sufficient help you be financially free? Because if I'm producing my own fruits and vegetables, I'm saving money on a grocery bill. Then I have eggs coming in for protein. I'm producing my own electricity with the solar. So let me explain, this is my end game. My end game, for those who've been following me on this channel and my other channel, I have another channel where I do custom airbrushing and painting, but I've always been talking about looking for land. And that's my end game, to get a piece of property debt free. So pay the property off when I find the right one. I will have no water bill because I will have a well, no sewage bill because I will have a septic tank, no electric bill because I will have solar. I won't be buying fruits and vegetables because I have my fruit trees in my garden. I won't have to buy eggs because I have my chickens, and I will get some meat birds for my protein. So that's my end game, to become self-sufficient and less depending on the outside world. So other ways I'm working toward being self-sufficient is stocking up on some skills, learning as much as I can, doing as much research as I can on things that I want to learn. And the more skills you have and the more knowledge you have, the more successful you'll be with becoming self-sufficient and being able to run your own homestead. So me personally, I don't know if I'm cheap or I'm not sure what to call it, but I learned something to do it for myself before I pay somebody else. I'm not big in paying other people when it's something I can learn to do it for myself. So like with my vehicles, if they're not under warranty, then I do all the work on it myself. I won't work on nobody else's vehicle, But I do the research and learn about the vehicles that we personally own, and I'll do the work on it. When it comes to my solar, I didn't look for no third-party company to come install it or nothing. I did my own research for about 6 months, learned about it, bought my first part, and then built my first solar generator. The one I have now is the third one I built, and the only thing I have to do is, once I get some property, is buy some more solar panels. But I don't have to worry if something goes wrong on it. I'm able to fix it. Why? Because I did the research and I learned about it. The house we're at, yeah, we're just renting, but when stuff goes wrong, I do the research for myself and I can fix that. The other day, we had something simple go wrong. The air conditioning went out, and all I did was the process of elimination. First thing I did, went straight to the breaker, and something tripped the breaker off, flipped the breaker. But a lot of people don't even know how to do stuff like that, you know, because you're always paying somebody else to do it. So if I can give any advice to anybody who is trying to become self-sufficient, learn as many skills as possible, do the research and knowledge, and learn how to work on things and fix stuff around the house, you know, so that way you don't have to always pay somebody else to come do it for you, and you're saving money. So with everything going on in the world, we're having disease, crime, natural disasters. Right now we got a war going on. Russia has invaded Ukraine. Power outages, food shortages, empty shelves, a supply chain being broken. These are all the more reasons why you should want to be self-sufficient. We never know what tomorrow is going to bring. All I know is I can do what I'm capable of doing to ensure that me and my family livelihood is okay. And I'd rather put that in my hands versus putting it in somebody else's hands. I'm probably in about an hour or so gonna make an hour drive to go look at this piece of property. And I'm looking for some land in the country away from people, you know, not just off where there's nobody, about 30-40 minutes away from town, you know, to get to the nearest grocery store. So put some distance between me and people, because if things keep going the way that it's going now, then we got some rough days coming ahead. So the only thing we can do is stay prayed up and prepare. And right now, there's a lot of people see what's going on, but choose to ignore it, choose not to stock up on supplies and food, or do what they need to do. So they're gonna have some rough days. Am I as prepared as I would like to be? No. But am I working toward it? Yes. All these things that I'm doing, the solar, the gardening, the chickens, everything that I'm doing, the skills I'm learning, is to ensure that my family's gonna be okay, or I'm doing my part to make sure that everything's gonna be all right. But everything that I'm doing, you can do it too. I probably done repeated this on a lot of my videos. Never knew nothing about gardening, wanted to get into it, research, jump right into it. Never knew nothing about chickens, research, got some chickens, jump right into it. Didn't know nothing about solar, research, bought some parts, built the system. That's what I'm saying. All this stuff that I'm doing, you can do it too. So I'm trying to encourage y'all to get outside of your comfort zone and try some new things. So for those who are thinking about getting chickens for the first time, Isa Browns are a great breed. They're so relaxed and so calm. It's a good breed to start with. And like I said, this is my first time having chickens. And with Isa Browns, their lifespan, they usually live 3 to 4 years. And that's because they breed and lay so many eggs. But on an average, 6 days out of a 7-day week, you'll get an egg. Since mine started laying eggs, I get an egg every day from all my hens. So I get 21 eggs a week from my 3 hens. And like I said, they are so gentle, but just a gentle breed. And I had 4 hens, but Chicken Hawk got to one of them and killed one. So I'm down to 3. But like I said, it's just that they're just a gentle breed. But it doesn't take much to take care of. I get out here every day. Right here, this is a omelet igloo chicken coop. And I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of expensive. I mean, it took 4 hours to put together. But I got this just so they wouldn't tear up one spot in the yard. So I move them every single day. And all you gotta do is just, with this right here, I move them every day, give them fresh water and some food, and then they're good to go. They're good to go. You know, but you don't have to spend all this money on this right here. Before I bought this right here, I bought a $200-something dog run, 15-foot dog run, and had them in there and built their stuff. So if you're thinking about getting the chickens, it's worth it. Like I said, the food don't cost that much, and if you got fresh grass and weeds, they can eat that just moving them around the yard. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how easy it is to move this omelet igloo chicken coop. So I'm gonna show y'all how easy it is just to pick it up and move it across the yard. But I'm gonna show you where the latches are first, and then we'll go from there. So I did a whole review on the whole omelet igloo chicken coop, but on this video, I'm only gonna show you how easy it is to move. See the wheels, and they got the latch. All you gotta do is drop the latch down on both sides, and then you can move the whole chicken tractor. That's all to it. That's it. That's simple. That's all to it. They already have fresh water and food, but this part of the yard, I let it just grow up. Let it grow up just to get the weeds and stuff, just to get the chickens. So see, all these weeds and greens, I just pick all that stuff up, snatch all that up, get all that stuff, and then I give it to them. And like I said, that's all free food for the chickens. I'll just take it back here, and that gives them a little snack to snack on. And that's how easy it is taking care of chickens. I mean, literally that simple. And look, they're already waiting because they know we do this like clockwork every day, so they're ready for their snack. And they just do their scratching and commence to eating. Solar, on the other hand, is a little bit more difficult because you definitely got to know what you're doing so you don't get electrocuted or burn down anything. But for those who are interested in solar, that can hit me up in the comment section, and then we can go from there. I can end up giving you my email address, and I can try to talk you through it or teach you about it and everything. First, I'm gonna say I got to excuse the mess. I've been out here trying to work in the garage and clean it up, but I have 8 Ballard-Born batteries and Victron energy products. And why I love this stuff so much because it all syncs together and they all communicate with each other. So if anything goes wrong with my system, it'll send me email alerts as far as like the voltage dropping too low, any warning or alarms go off, said anything goes wrong, they pretty much just send you an alert. But like I said, I can't explain this in like a 20-minute video. I had to talk with you one-on-one and explain how I got everything hooked up. But like I said, I did my own everything. I wired my own outlets, wired my own breaker box, grounded everything. But it's, it's a lot to it. So hopefully y'all found some of this information helpful, and y'all see what my plans and the steps that I'm taking to try to become self-sufficient. But if there's anybody who has any questions about gardening, solar, chickens, hit me up in the comment section. I try to reach out to everybody and reply. So, like I said, hopefully this video was helpful. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't find it helpful, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, hopefully this video helped out somebody, and motivated somebody to try to work toward being self-sufficient. And we'll catch you on the next one.